Okay, it's December 2022. We're back in Patonga. John and myself, there's another fellow, John Little, who's taking his boat back out into the centre of the stream because we're going to dry out here at low tide overnight. Tomorrow we're planning to head out, meet up with about 6 other boats that are already out over anchored off Hungary Beach, and then we're going to all head up to Maitland Bay, and weather permitting we'll stay the night up there. Anyway, it's turning out beautiful weather-wise at the moment, so we'll see how we go tomorrow. We're just leaving Patonga Creek. The tide flows out of here pretty quickly. It's about half tide at the moment. It's only 1 metre range, so there's not a lot of water movement between high and low at the moment. But as you can see, there's still quite a lot of current. There's a few little waves breaking on the entrance here as it's getting lower. Anyway, it should be fine. Surf out here breaking, so we just got to duck around the side of that. Just sliding along the beach, that's where the deepest channel is, because you've got a little bit of breaking waves on the port side there, so we've got to head up towards the end of the beach and then turn out. Oh, there he goes. Jumped over one. Okay, we're just passing Line Island at the moment. Everyone's fairly spread out. There's a few boats up to windward. Steve Brown's back over here. Whoops. A fair bit of swell on, 2 metre swell. But yeah, we'll see how we go when we get up there. It could be quite lumpy in the bay, but anyway, it's a nice sail, so we'll get up there and have a look at it. So we're closing on Maitland Bay. It's been a great sail, heaps of swell. So we're bashing off the point over there. There's a whole lot of sea kayakers up ahead of us, and there's all the other boats. There's John, Paul, Steve's out there. Rick is up behind John. And then back to another Steve and then Andrew. So it's worked out pretty good. We're all ending up here at pretty much the same time with the staggered start. Ooh, some big waves on this reef. A couple of boats turning back.
Backhand coming through somewhere. That sounds like a plan to me, although I don't think I can find it unless I've got a guide. We'll follow you. The blind leading the blind.
Okay, so we just arrived here. Some big waves hitting the reef. Probably what it was like when the Maitland got wrecked here back in 1898. Big south-east swell. Anyway, Going to anchor in the corner and have a look at these waves hitting this reef. Wow. Huge surf on. So it's just John and myself left, anchored in here at the moment. It looks like we're probably going to have to leave. There's just too much swell coming in. We had a swim ashore before, which was really nice. But as you can see, the waves hitting this point are massive, and it won't be a very good night, so we're probably going to head up the river. But yeah, the story of this bay is really interesting. It used to be once known as Boat Harbour. It's now called Maitland Bay. Reason being because of the wreck of the SS Maitland, which was a 70-metre paddle steamer that was wrecked here in 1898. The story of it is that it left Sydney Harbour the 5th of May 1898 bound for Newcastle. She headed out of Sydney Heads in a southerly gale with a massive swell. Straight away the boat got disabled. It made its way, it was trying to go into Broken Bay, but unfortunately the engine got flooded. Being a steam engine, the water just put the boiler out. Then the boat drifted across to the point here of Boat Harbour as it was then known. The ship ran on head first on the end of the reef. It then turned sideways and snapped in half. The bow section just sank straight away and took 20 odd people down with it. The rest of the crew ended up getting ashore by people swimming ropes in and then coming in on ropes. But all in all, about 27 odd people died. And then the locals from up in the hills that lived around the place came down and pilfered all the goods that were on the ship, all the barrels of beer, and it was quite a gruesome scene. There was bodies everywhere. It took a few days for the rest of the crew to be saved. Now they reckon the place is haunted. They say that fishermen fishing on the rocks sometimes get approached by ghostly figures in oilskins. Whoops. So anyway, that's the way the place was named. There is a little bit of wreckage left on the reef. You can see at low tide, not much of it. Anyway, we'll have to look at that another time. Leaving Maitland Bay to head back up the river. As you can see, it is big. Waves nearly breaking out the middle of the bay here where we are. Look at that, wow. Going back into Lion Island, Broken Bay. Heading up towards Flint and Steel, just coming past West Head. That's Patonga over there. And back to Lion Island, and back to Maitland Bay right up there. I'm going to see if we can catch up with these other blokes wherever they may be. Beautiful little sail now. It's coming past Flint and Steel Beach. where we're heading, as far as I know. So we just stopped for a lunch break at Hungry Beach. Still a little bit surgy in here too with that swell, so we're probably going to move further up the bay somewhere. Anyway, it's a beautiful spot for a stop. Here we are at Hallett's Beach for the evening. Everyone's having a catch up on shore. This is one of the boats beside of me, Rick's boat, the Drascombe. It's a little bit surgy, but anyway, hopefully it won't be too bad tonight. Okay, Saturday evening. Some of the guys have moved out. Steve's gone out into a mooring to get a better night. Rick's just moved out, anchored further out. Mark and John are still attached to the beach, same as me. I've set up a bit of a system, shock absorber. The log I've got there, just got my mooring line tied to that, so that it has to lift the log up when the boat surges forward, and it just stops part of the shock loading on the rope, makes it for a comfortable ride. Seems to be working pretty well at the moment. Here's the scene. It's about 8:30 at night. The light's just about gone. Everyone's settled in. It's going to be a beautiful evening. Got about a half a moon. Okay, Sunday morning, it's about 8 o'clock. We're all, Rick, John and myself are all going to head back to the boat ramp to get in at high tide into the creek. The others I think are going to go for sail. This is the scene, here's Rick. The sun's just getting over the hill. Some of us moved out of moorings. Looks like a beautiful day again. Let's come for a bit of a wander up, have a look up here. Lovely little rocky terrain. Nice ferns and palms. Back down looking at the beach, Hallett's. Dinghy cruising versus super yachting. There's a little bit of difference. Just heading back under motor just to get back in before high tide to get across this bar back into the creek. So we've got to fang it by motor. Rightio, we're going to the bar crossing. Hopefully no waves start breaking around me. I think we're good. I don't think there's anything coming at the moment. Oh, hang on. got a big boat going out of here. See how Rick goes. Ah, Rick looks alright. Oh, wouldn't have liked to left it any longer. Whoops, there he goes. He's right. Yeah, all safe. Here we are, back. Raid done.